Greetings, YouTube fam and Twitch fam. I hope you are all doing well. It is time to catch up on a little bit more Death Stranding today. Oh man, we had a previous fight with Higgs. Oh, one of his monsters at least. One of his BTs. Let's see where we get going with this one. There's going to be a lot of reading, I reckon. A lot more learning, finding out things, and so on. Let's get this. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're ready for another epic, nice long stream today, I reckon. And don't forget, tonight, 5 p.m. South African Standard Time, we're doing another Valheim with Bluebell, M, Baz, and Triple T. Right now, concentrating on Death Stranding. I'll probably be for about 2 hours, 3 hours, thereabouts. Let's see what we can find out and learn. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoyed.
Grenade number 0.
Yeah, alright, I don't think we have anything to learn. So let's get this. Let's see what we've got to do. See what memories BB gives us. Oh, nothing.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapon.
All the way back to there. That we can do.
We've prepped a prototype bot for transport. Now you'll need to take it to the distro center south of Lake Knot City. If these autonomous delivery bots prove reliable, they could revolutionize our supplies distribution network. A lot's riding on this, so be careful out there.
I'm not sure what we have on us. Okay, got 3 on us at the moment. I think that is enough. We got 1 owned, so that is also enough. I think we don't need any more. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Yep. 1 blood bag just in case. That's good.
Order assigned.
what you do.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Great handler. Wow. Now mover. Alrighty.
These bots aren't designed to operate outside the network service area. So let's get the distro center linked up already.
Alrighty, another one. Here it comes. Here it comes. Nice. Boom. Look at that. Getting close. Getting super close to those mountains. That is a whole different ball game when you get up there. Bridges boots level 2. Nice. Oh boy. Look at those BT areas. Nice.
And there it is. I'll start prepping for the test. You sit tight and wait for HQ to ring.
Much obliged, Sam. Now the bots can enter the final phase of testing. I designed them myself, you know. My hope is that they'll lighten the load a little bit. Unlike human porters, if one goes down, it won't cause a void out. Before the death of Stranding, scientists used to fret over the singularity, the possibility that someone might create an AI smarter than any human. But it never happened. Machines don't cause void outs. They can't die. They don't have beaches. No matter how far they come, machines will never understand death like we do. And because of that, they'll never truly surpass us. Get on the delivery terminal. I'll walk you through how to use the bots. And don't worry, I'll keep an eye on things from over here. These simple, run-of-the-mill orders only. Take a look at what's available. Cargo transported by a bot is liable to get a little roughed up if the road's poor. On the flip side, a bot traveling on a well-maintained road is more likely to deliver cargo in better shape. Also faster, in case it wasn't obvious. Keep that in mind when sending them out.
Here comes the cute fella.
Now we wait for the delivery bot to reach its destination. As of today, there's just one, but if the test succeeds, we'll move ahead with mass production. Then you'll be able to dispatch them yourself. Oh, Seems I misspoke. We managed to slap together another delivery bot for field testing. You can decide how to use this one. Sorry. Baby's fussing again. Thanks, Sam. We'll talk later.
Good work, Sam. These autonomous delivery bots will benefit everyone, from folks in cities and way stations to preppers out in the back and beyond. But you must be exhausted. Why not take a break? I bet your BB could probably use one too. Head for the private room. Go on.
Now, how's that going to revolutionize with the bots? It's going to be interesting to see. And how does that impact his performance? Time for another dream, Sam. Yep, here we go, on the beach. He's using his shower. The hell? Is that fragile? Getting saucy with him? Yep. Ooh, look at his skin.
Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. You were sleeping when I dropped by. Thanks for the shower.
Right. Look, I gotta ask. I've been hearing things about you.
She's in bed with terrorists. Don't trust her. She's just another dumbass Higgs fucked over. She's a goddamn hero, that woman. Tell me, Sam, what does America mean to you? Way my dad made it sound, we were something special. The glue that held it all together. More than a nation. A symbol of freedom and hope. We could bring it all back if we kept on making deliveries and connecting people. He was sure of it. I was a wreck after he died. That's when Higgs made his pitch. Together, we can run packages from sea to shining sea. Back then, he had a monopoly west of here. We both stood to gain a lot from a partnership. Business was pretty good at first. But then, a year ago, when those fanatics started stirring up trouble, fuckers hijacked our system. Somehow, they got a hold of our security passes and used them to sneak into cities. And just like that, we're delivering guns and bombs instead of medicine, and I didn't even know. We were just cogs in a terrorist machine. Higgs was behind it all. And on top of that, he got his hands on an old-school nuke that I ended up carrying right into Middle Knot City.
You telling me that?
Yeah. It was me. I blew it up. Could have been different if I wasn't so fucking blind. So I did everything in my power to stop South Knot City from getting destroyed. I tried to get the nuke out of the city. But Higgs was one step ahead. He took his pound of flesh and then some. Some wounds. They don't heal. Whatever time I've got left, the rain took. So there you have it. Everything's true. Except for all the lies. I don't give a damn about bridges or putting America back together. But I'm not about to let Higgs and some terrorists take my father's legacy and shit all over it. That's why I came to you. So, trust me now? I'll be there for you, Sam. All you have to do is call.
Alright, let's have a look, see. What have we got? And that's a lot of reading that I did. Okay, from Mamar. Yep, the body's good to go. We're putting it through some field tests within the network service area. Should have the results before long. Delivery efficiency within a given region is expected to improve following a successful QPID connection as well. No, that won't be a problem. The bot's just a cargo carrier. Human input is required to accept orders and set coordinates. Drone syndrome shouldn't be a factor. And the singularity, not a chance. Well, think about it. AI doesn't die. It might get upgraded or replaced, but that's not at all comparable to death. So it has no reason to fear it. You see, the concept is completely foreign, incomprehensible. Death comes to all living things, but only humans have the capacity to understand the implications, to imagine what it means to no longer exist. That's one limitation I won't ever overcome. That's the reason it won't ever surpass human intelligence. Okay, we talked about that already. That's that. Now, there was a message. Track down a chip with a weird symbol. Hey Sam, how's every little thing? Yeah, I've got a favor to ask. If you can spare the time, one of the porters we work with spotted something strange out by the Crater Lake near South Knot City. Said it looked like some kind of chip, you know, for data storage. It had a V symbol carved into it too. Don't know about you, but no one around here has ever heard of one like that. Porter who found it was fixing to bring it back here for analysis, but got jumped by mules. He managed to make it out alive, just barely, but lost the chip. It'll be a while yet before he's back on his feet, so we can't ask him to go get it. Which is where you come in, Sam. This isn't urgent or anything, but if you could fit it into your schedule somehow, I'd be grateful. Head to the distribution center south of Lake Knot City to accept the order and make it official. Much obliged as always. Okay. Let's go out and have a look and see. Sorry, I just want to just check. Is that an active order? Yeah. Alright, let's head out. Have a look, see what's what and what's not. Oh, here we go. Message from the past.
Those new sites you've brought into the network have helped us to restore more of our archives. Unfortunately, I still haven't managed to dig up anything about the BB's origins. And I'm completely locked out of BB-28's service record. If I could at least access that, I might be able to tell you why you've been experiencing those strange episodes. Well, I'll keep at it. You do the same.
Sam, check the terminal for available orders. Higgs set Fragile up, huh?
Eavesdropping again.
It's all in your cuff logs. And with the aid of the Cairo network, we were able to restore Middle Knot City's regional archives. The records corroborate her story.
Don't need you to tell me what's true and what ain't. I could hear it in her voice. Son of a bitch fucked her over good.
No reservations about working with her then, I hope.
Good news, Sam. The bot you sent out made it to its destination. The test was a success. Got another one prepped for you to use. Take you with my thanks.
One more thing, Sam. A new delivery type has been added to the terminal. Your hard work's getting noticed. Because of that, there's been some talk of offering a premium service. Now, it might seem like a hassle to willingly take on extra restrictions, but if you succeed, you'll boost your rep even more. So, if someone asks you to deliver within a time limit, you could counter it by setting the limit even lower, thereby earning yourself a better evaluation if successful. Now, if you're feeling up for a challenge, give it a try.
Autonomous delivery bot availability. Standard orders can be assigned to autonomous delivery bots. One order can be assigned to each bot. If all your bots already have orders, then new orders cannot be assigned. Yeah, I'm going to do that one. These girls are cute. I like it. Oh yeah, let's have a look. See. Oh yeah, the weather station one. But this mysterious chip is going to be interesting. Yeah, let's do that one, and that's going to be going into Mule Country. And then the weather station one is going to be a separate one because that is a whole lot of nasty BTs. Let's craft one of those. And got one of them already, so that should be, I might be able to pick up some more. And I got some, yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, that I'm going to put on footwear. Okay, and those I'm going to put attached to boot clip. What else is there?
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay, so there are mules over there, and they're gonna have roaming support.
Just a bit further now. There we go. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Keep on keeping on.
So you made it. Looks good as new. My hat's off to you.
Awesome. Okay, we've got a compass upgrade, and that's cool. Okay.
Oh yeah, I got something for you. Hope you find a use for it.
Hope it's a gun. What the hell is that? What the hell was that? The V's face pattern? Token of gratitude. Alrighty.
Well, take care of yourself.
I don't think I ever got that before.
Order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Alrighty, okay, to the weather station. This is gonna be not fun. What standard orders we got? To the engineer, to the elder, and to the craftsman. See, the craftsman's the one that gives you weapons and stuff. And that's 96 kilograms. What I really need to do is still get that one. That's the bot. Yeah, what I really need to do is finish rebuilding that road. It's going to make a huge difference to completing those other orders. So I've got to before I do that one, I reckon, because that is going to lead to more things coming down here, this area here. Anyway, and that is, this whole area is a whole different ball game. But the weather station does, there's Hartman's lab is right there by the Heart Lake, as you can see there. But the weather station opens up a lot more. From the weather station, there is over here, there's a farm right there. The big mule camp over there, wherever that arrow is, indicator is. There, you can see it right there. So that's the mule farm, and then that is the another Timefall farm. Hartman's house or whatever is over here somewhere. There it is, yeah, there. His lab is right over there. But this entire area you get to explore. And in the snow, it's an absolute bitch. But it is one of the most awesome parts of the game. That and the zip lines. And I know I keep going on about the zip lines, but that's going to happen real soon. But for now, I'm going to concentrate on rebuilding. You can see the yellow line there. That's the road. That's where it ends. And we've basically got to get it to come all the way from there across down into south of Lake Knot City. We've got to complete that road. But that requires me to come into here, mule territory. See those 3 post boxes? I think they're all hidden by the mules in the rocks, and that is where I will find a whole bunch of materials to do what I need to do, hopefully. But saying that, first thing I've got to do is drop off, make delivery, lost cargo. Yep. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna go for a little walkie walk.
Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Right. So this is where the road will eventually come up to. Over here. Follows all along over here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
See all these things here? I'll pick all these up and then just drop them off. Lost cargo deliveries. The thing is, with this game, you can't do all the. I mean, you could if you had all the time in the world to do all the deliveries you wanted. Somewhere in here, my bike is around. Okay, that's all red over there. Alrighty, so here's the road. It looks like it doesn't need an awful lot.
Sam, you can now submit upgrade requests for structures. If there's one you use a lot, you should definitely consider it.
Okay. Let's just sit here for a second.
Yeah, how do I get into this menu, man? No, man. Well, where's the... Oh, yeah. Gotta hold it down. Duh. Okay, your name just can be contributed. Okay, what do they need? They've got all the chiral crystals. They need metals and ceramics. Okay. Quite a bit. Metals and ceramics. Let's see what we can get for everybody.
There we go. There we go. Nice.
Metals and ceramics. Oh, there's some ceramics right there. There's some metals over there.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome. Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Keep on keeping on.
Okay, metals. It was a fair whack of metals. Do them in smalls. Let's see. Okay, and ceramics. Okay, now let's get this car over here. Okay, so that leaves just the slot here. Alrighty. See if we can build that road a bit.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay, so this is the difficulty. Don't think I'll be able to make it up there, but let's try anyway.
Okay, there you go, Speed Demon.
No. Find another way. No, 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 no. Yep.
Wonder if anyone's watching.
Fine. There we go. There we go. There we go. Stop. 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 There we go.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Okay. Just not enough on the metals. Oh, how close is that? Damn it. super close. Super close. Okay, so we need another 100, another 20. Man, there's got to be some nearby. Ceramics down there. Okay. Metals over there. Yeah. Can see why the ladder's there. I think that's just lost cargo, so I don't think I can use that, but I'll pick it up anyway. It's kind of porter I am. That's mule territory over there. No, I can. Nice. Another big obstacle out the way. And hopefully a road leading down. Yes, sir. Now that's gonna make a whole lot of difference with those connected roads.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
weather station, here we come. Oi, 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 oi. I got, how many have I got on me? 2. Do one of them. Container spray, I think I've still got. Got 1 on me. Got a bowler gun. Hermetic grenades. Total 304. Okay. Gonna need it.
Sam, sometimes other porters will return Bridges' vehicles to the garage. They're for everyone, so feel free to use them if you want.
No, because where I'm going, we don't need roads. Yeah, it's gonna be nasty. Okay. Crossman. It's fun. Okay.
Order assigned.
Just gotta deliver the lost cargo. There we go. And we're out of here for some not so much fun.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Right. So,
Hey,
weather station, as you can see, is can't do that. Up there in the distance, there where that satellite thing is. There it is. That's where we got to get to. A lot of BTs along the way.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Here we go. Damn it, there's nothing to climb up here with. Can't believe nobody put anything up here. Damn it, people. And we don't have anything. I've got that, which is no good. Gonna have to go back. Try and go around. That was silly. Can't believe nobody's put anything up here yet. I know that route. There's nothing on that way for a fair while. And that is too steep to get by, so gotta go round. Indeed. Jeez. Aiming on this thing is terrible. Last one. Jeez. Too far. There's no happy medium. It's almost a case of like, just get caught already. I agree. Okay. Oh, the hard yards. The slog that's gonna happen in the mountains is insane. But boy, is it bloody fun.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
That is a whole lot of red. Up again, Sam. Damn it, Sam. There we go.
There we go.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. Delivering cargo.
Hello. Sam Bridges, right? We've been expecting you. The gauge you brought is going to save a lot of lives. Let me do a quick inspection.
It's awesome, mate.
Oh, wonderful. It's in perfect condition.
Damn right it is. You're welcome.
Once you connect us to the network, we'll be able to share our measurements with everyone. You mind
Ooh,
doing the honors?
Sure thing. Here it comes. Here it comes. There he comes! Damn. If you play this game with headphones, that sound is amazing. Ooh. Floating carrier. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Townfall shelter. Safe house. Nice.
I'm sure they told you, but this weather station was built before the Death Stranding. Bridges 1 came and fixed it up. Unfortunately, we lost contact with our weather satellites a while back. Interference from chiral clouds. So it's been tough to measure chiralium levels and predict timefall. But thanks to you, this weather station can finally function as intended. You made our jobs easier. Now let us do the same for you. We won't let you down, I promise. Take care.
I see you got the weather station back online. Excellent work, Sam. When a region is integrated into the chiral network, it's also brought closer to the beach, in a manner of speaking. There's a significant impact on chiralium levels, and measuring that impact is one of the Cupid's primary functions. The more we know, the more accurately we can determine where to expect timefall and when. Without the chiral network, we'd be left guessing. Oh, and thanks to your latest accomplishment, you can now review the weather forecast via your cufflinks. Check your map. You'll see. Ought to come in handy when you're planning routes. I'll keep an eye on the chiral density from right here in my lab. It's not too far from South Knot City. Keep processing those orders and you'll put that region on the grid soon enough. Good luck, Sam.
Good work, Sam. That's one more site on the grid. Keep it up and we'll be finished before you know it. The weather station's forecast should be visible to everyone on the chiral network now. Yourself included. You can access them via your cufflinks. Could be useful when plotting your routes.
What she just said.
Good work. New order available. Please access...
There comes the fun. Yep. Townfall Farm. This is a doozy and a half. Safe house. Do I really want to... And then... Believe me, this is not a fun one. I mean, it kind of is, but you get caught into the mules.
We've added a timefall shelter option to your PCC. They're perfect for keeping you and your cargo dry until the weather improves.
Floating carrier.
Congratulations, Sam. Your PCC's leveled up, so to speak. It now has the capacity to produce more complex structures. I'll let Mama fill you in on the details.
Just did.
Sam, I've added a safe house schematic to your PCC. It's a fairly large structure, so it'll take a lot of time and materials to build. But once complete, it's pretty much identical to a private room. Give it a shot.
Okay. So we need one of them. And one of them.
A floating carrier is a kind of tractor car. Chiral crystals keep it suspended in midair, allowing it to move unimpeded over rough terrain. You can load one up with cargo and tow it to your destination with minimal effort. If one's not enough for your needs, you can hook it up to another and take two. Just keep in mind that carriers require a steady supply of chiral crystals to operate. Make sure you have enough to get where you need to go.
Okay. All four are pretty much, well, three of them are knackered, so I'm gonna do 4. Bowler gun, still got the 1, which should be okay. Yeah, look at that. Gonna do that. And that is gonna get... Actually, let's just go here and do that. This is gonna get a lot of fun. So don't worry, we're gonna sort this all out. Okay. Look at this chaos.
Order assigned.
Okay. Let's go here. We are gonna recycle that, and that. And that.
Delivering cargo. Thank you for your continued support.
It's dead. Damn it. Okay. Let
Thank you for
us...
your contribution.
How do we do this now? Floating carrier. Yes, please. Okay, how do we... Okay. Open up cargo menu. Okay, everything that is not carried. Backed. Special alloys. That can all go to that. I'm going to confirm that. Oh no, wait. Don't worry, I'm going to. Now I do. Okay. I'm gonna open the cargo menu, stuff that is not carried. Hey, Sergeant Gaming Streams, how's it going, dude? Thanks for dropping that like, man. Appreciate it, dude. Have a good sleep. That I'm gonna carry on back and go like that. There we go. Sorted. Should be nothing left now. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's head out. Oh, yeah, it's attached. Good, good.
Okay, Sam. Find your way to the building site. Use your map and compass if you don't remember the way. I'll contact you with additional instructions once you get close.
Cheers, brother. Have a good one.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
get that safe house built.
You good to go, Sam? First, equip your PCC and select Safe House.
Can't this thing work any faster?
Sam, you'll want to get those materials over to the safe house sooner rather than later.
Okay. Skilled mover. Yeah. Damn right I am.
Thank you, Sam. This safe house will be a boon to countless others in the long run. I'm not just talking about the porters who'll use it as a stopover on the way to the weather station, but the people they help and the people they help. We're all connected to someone else, Sam. But you'll have the option.
Shut up.
Honor of being the first person to rest there.
Nah. And I carry more. Yes, I can. Okay.
Predicting the weather is akin to predicting the future. Some animals have a kind of sixth sense that helps them to avoid danger, but we have something far better, the ability to gather data and act accordingly. Only humans possess this power to plan ahead. We have the capacity to live each day imagining what tomorrow will be like, and our imagination once gave rise to a rich, vibrant culture. But somewhere along the line, we lost sight of tomorrow. We reduced ourselves to animals, focused only on the here and now.
Okay. We're gonna go the long way around because right down there are mules. Okay.
Weather forecasts can now be viewed via your cufflinks. Should come in handy when you're on the road.
Alright, let's have a look and see. All the way to there, and that is a mule camp over there. So my route will be along the mountain here. Try and avoid them as much as possible, which is not easy to do. It's a hell of a schlep, but it'll be interesting. So let's get that on the go. Basically follow the river. Isn't the soundtrack amazing? It's so cool. And so far, out of all the Death Stranding videos I've done, there hasn't been any copyright strike. Very awesome. Well, that's not going to end well. Yeah. See if there's a way around.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile express weapons restrictions lifted.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, almost toppled over. There we go. There we go. That's a big one.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Another one down.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. Ridges has always been so good to us. Amelie was a dear friend in the early days. She saw the value in what we were doing and led the effort to get our farm up and running. We've been waiting a long time to join the chiral network.
Let's have a look at that wheat you brought, shall we?
Well, I'll be. Did you really bring us this much? How on earth did you manage?
Ah, you know.
Bless you.
Well, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, the bots have done their thing. It is what it is.
By the way, you wouldn't happen to know Fragile, would you?
Yeah, I do actually.
If you see her, pass along a message for us. Tell her, thanks for saving our hides. If she hadn't stepped up, South Knots and our farm would have been wiped off the face of the earth. She's a hero. And you can tell her I said so. All right, the network. Think you can get us online?
Damn right. Oh. Oh, that was a quick one. Oh, there it comes. Brace yourselves. Hell yeah. Look at that. Getting closer and closer.
So, Sam, you've been run down by mules after they pinged your cargo, right? Well, to help prevent that from happening again, we've upgraded your own cargo scanner. Say you're about to get pinged. If you time it right, you can return the favor and cancel out their pulse with your own. They'll be none the wiser, and you can carry on without worry. Timing is everything, though.
Nice. Jeez, look at that.
Thank you. Now to start really using timefall to our advantage. Our farm will be a world first. Truth be told, we've got some test fields, but without the ability to predict timefall, the results have been less than stellar. The timefall around here was fairly regular, so we had a reasonable idea of when to plant and when to harvest. But then the terrorists went and threw everything out of whack. Too many dead, too many craters. Weather became impossible to predict. The network's forecast ought to help us get back on track, thank goodness. If all goes to plan, we'll be able to expand our operation and use timefall to cultivate whole swaths of land. We'll continue our genetic research too, of course, and see if we can't find a way to help develop a sustainable ecosystem. Hell, maybe we'll even stumble into some answers about the timefall while we're at it. We got our work cut out for us. But I'm up for the challenge. Thanks again, Sam. You've given us hope for a better tomorrow. I can't wait for the harvest.
That's the way, Sam. Halfway there. You can do it. Huh? Well, would you look at that? You've only just brought the Timefall farm into the network, and already we've got new orders. May as well make use of the return trip.
Good work. New order available. Please access.
Right, first thing I'm going to do is do some container spray. Just one for now. Confirm that. this is a long one. All the way back. This is a seriously long one. And it's fragile. Okay, so for that, I'm going to take one of those. Blood bag, I've got one. Take one of them. Hermetic grenades, I got 5 and I think they're all okay. And I've got the floating carrier ready. Okay. Special beer, that's the one. Okay, so that's the one that's got to get back. Anything else that is useless is all good to go.
Order assigned. Weapons restrictions lifted.
You know, if you've got a floating carrier but no cargo worth mentioning, you might try hopping on it yourself.
Ooh, look at all those metals and ceramics. Yeah, it's gonna be for another day.
Nice.
The hell?
There we go. There we go. Nice. Come on. Keep it together. Nice. Nice. There we go. Nice. Nice. There we go. There we go. Nice. That's a big one. There we go. Nice. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice. That's a big one. There we go. There we go. There we go. Two wheels up. Looks like a path. Someone's happy.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Alright, let's make those deliveries.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you for coming. You really are incredible. I don't know how you do it.
Ooh, nice. Expert mover.
Well, good luck to you, and take care of yourself.
Good work. New order available. Please act.
Okay, so what I want to do... let's see if we can... Yeah, let's get this dude all the way to Lake Knot City. That is a big one. Ah, none's available. Damn. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know.
Deploying autonomous delivery bot.
Hey, Bluebell. Ah, no. Silly dog. Okay, I'm not going... But I am going there, so... Oh, that is a really big order. I'm not doing that, though. And floating carrier 2. One of them. I'm going to confirm that. Okay, floating carrier. Wait, let me confirm first.
Order assigned.
Okay, gonna open up the cargo. Everything that's on here. Carry on back. That. I'll carry on back as well. And then floating carrier 2. I'm gonna offload. Cheers, Bluebell. Sleep well. I'm gonna arrange that. Confirm that. And time to offload. Yeah, I think that too. Can all go into the carrier. Okay. And then I'm going to activate the terminal and do recycling of that one.
Delivering cargo. Thank you for your continued support.
Okay, and that is that.
Thank
Alright.
you for your contribution.
Here comes the hard slug now. Getting away from these BTs. See if I can find a roundabout route.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
See. There is a way around. Try and avoid. Looks a bit tricky, but I can try it. It looks very tricky. I'm not going to get down there. Can over there though. Okay. Got bit rough, but still workable. There's that rainbow. It's the tricky part now.
Fuck this.
I agree.
Fuck that.
That is why we have that.
There we go.
Right, let's see what we're dealing with here. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but anyway, we'll have a look-see. Easy does it, Sam. Gotta get down there. And... Yep. So, I wonder if there's a way down that way. Let's go and have a look-see. Oh no, definitely not. I doubt a rope will go that long. Well, let's find out. Anyway, climbing anchor, I mean. Yeah.
Wire snapped.
Yep. That's exactly what I expected to happen. Damn it.
Nice.
There we go. Well, we are certainly closer, so let's go for it.
Nice.
Wow. Alrighty, we gotta be careful. We don't have a choice. Well, that worked out alright.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Keep on keeping on. Exam porter bridges. Keep on keeping on.
Everything all right, Sam? Looks good as new. My hat's off to you.
You're not wearing a hat. Awesome.
Well, take care of yourself.
Good work. New order available. Please act.
Alright. Lost Cargo is the next one. I want to see what orders they've got. Oh, to the junk dealer. This is such a good one. There's a reason why this is a good one. It opens up a whole new story. The junk dealer and the artist, I think it is. The artist is the one that gives you Carillion boots. And those are really good for in the snow. So we are heading in the right direction. In fact, that's the junk dealer there. And I think over here somewhere. Might be right there. Not there. I think that is the artist. And yeah, there's a whole crazy BT scene. Down here is one of the main centers. And Mama is over here somewhere too. Somewhere around here somewhere. But for now, and the film director is in here somewhere or something. Yep, there you go. So that's a film director. But for now, this is a whole triad of orders that go on in this little area here. In that area there, like that. But that's going to be for the next stream. Definitely for the next stream. What I need to do is... wait a minute. What have I got on me? I got alloys and so on. Ceramics. More ceramics. No. I'll tell you why. Because there's some roads to build here. And they are going to be highly used. Yeah. Let's go do that.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
And that's where it starts. That's the first part of the road right there. Part of this game is the whole purpose of this, well, not the whole purpose of this game, but the purpose of this is to make transport easier, because it's so bloody hard otherwise. Okay, it doesn't need too much. I'll give them whatever I can. Needs a lot of ceramics though. As good as I can offer. Metal's not too bad, but there's a lot of ceramics there. And over there is the mule camp. That is where the good stuff is at. But anyway, for now, that'll be it.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
We'll just have a look to see if there's any logs to read.
All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Keep on keeping on. Sam Porter Bridges. Keep on keeping on.
Right, let's have a look and see. Wakey wakey.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Data, here we go. Okay, who we got data from? I think it was that one, wasn't it? From Hotman's lab. Why do chiral clouds form? Why does timefall occur? And why does it herald the manifestation of BTs? These are questions we still struggle to answer. As we now know, BTs are beings formed of something akin to antimatter. Their first appearance coincided with the Death Stranding. Prior to that, it is believed that they were very little in the way of antimatter present in our world at all. But we've since learned that this was far from the case, for even before the Stranding, antimatter was all around us. I discovered a scientific paper on the subject titled On Antimatter and Clouds. According to the paper, the gamma radiation generated by lightning strikes can trigger the formation of positrons, and indeed particles of antimatter can be detected inside regular rain clouds. The mechanism by which they are formed is not fully understood, but the mere existence of this phenomena is enough to suggest something intriguing. Chiral clouds contain chiralium, yes? Well, what would happen if gamma radiation were to act upon them in the same way as it does in regular clouds? Could chiralium excited by gamma radiation exacerbate minute distortions in space-time, somehow loosening the seams that connect us to our beaches? And if so, when the excited chiralium mixes with timefall and descends to the ground below, could the entire region beneath the clouds become much more strongly connected with the beach as a result? This could well explain why beaches appear in areas prone to timefall. Furthermore, if the antimatter we previously thought did not even exist in any measurable quantity on Earth were, in fact, present in such commonplace phenomenon as the very clouds above us, would this not lend credence to the theory that BTs, beaches, the world of the dead, all of these things may have existed long before the Stranding? Too much of a theoretical leap? Perhaps. I do not deny our world changed. Come on. Where was that? Drastically and irrevocably. Nevertheless, could it not be that the Death Stranding was merely the clap of thunder that brought this great change to our attention, and not the change itself? Evolution, a Death Stranding, and the fear of dying. Once again, it's another one from Hartman. Death has been Homo sapiens' constant companion for every step of our evolutionary journey. Our cultures and civilizations have been built with an awareness of our relationship with death, the extent to which we can accept and live with. Out of fear of the inevitable decomposition and destruction of the flesh, our ancestors developed elaborate embalming techniques, death masks, and the like. Indeed, the mask has ever been a symbol of the soul that transcends this world to exist for eternity in the next. The mummies and sarcophagi of ancient Egypt are but one instance of this. Honored individuals were given masks and placed inside the sarcophagi in order to be preserved for eternity, thereby transcending death and attaining immortality. Paintings and photographs are no different, really. They are simply more modern variants of the Egyptians' mask and sarcophagi. Indeed, all of humanity's crowning achievements, art, language, writing, are arguably a reaction to death and an expression of a desire to overcome it. They are great feats born from fear, and one might even go as far as to say that it was the primal fear of death that drove the evolution of our ancestors into Homo sapiens in the first place. In fact, I would go further still. I would posit that it was this fear that brought about the Death Stranding itself. It has certainly seemed more and more plausible of late. Timefall farmers. I used to be an ecologist. This is from the prep from the Timefall farm. Right, okay. Well, I'll leave it there. You guys can read all about it. I know there is an email from him. I think he wants an upgrade of sorts or something. Time for fun. The best damn brew you'll ever drink. Nice. Here we go. Bring me my Timefall, Porter. Okay, thanks for delivering the delivery bot, Sam. I heard you were headed to the Timefall farm down the way. Don't know if you heard, but rumor has it they've been brewing beer. Okay, yeah, got that. What the hell? Your partner Jay? Who would that be? I have no clue who I am. Okay, that's a good way to start. But you, I know. You are Sam. Sam, I am not. Sam the man. Man, Mano, you have the chip. That I know. That and a bridge. Sam Porter Bridges. this Bridges use the data on the chip to activate my systems, to wake my ass up. This is not my world, Sam. What is my world? What am I? It isn't me. If equals then, if that computes. Do you know what it feels like? I feel like someone crawled inside, slotted into my skull, and took a bat to my bites. My memory is wiped, broken. I don't know, I can't remember. I don't, no recall, but bitchin' won't make it better. Name, recall, entity. Let's call me J. The letter I keep retrieving. It pops up in my archives, J, J, J. It means something, right? Like the V on the chip. A link to home, V, home, home sweet home. Mikasa Sukasa. This guy's nuts. It's brilliant. I've got to get the real me back, Sam. I need more data. I need more chips. And if I think, then I'm thinking you're the only one around here I can count on to help get the job done. Help me. I will help you. I have something for you. I will hook you up with V's face pattern. Oh yeah, okay, right. Sam, a bona fide Valentina with the ladies, am I right? Sam Portino. That's a crazy email, this. If that's not good enough for you, well, the deal. I will sweeten the deal. I scanned. I saw the chip you found had data on cyberware tech. I used it to prep a software upgrade for your compass. Well, me, maybe not. Oh, God, this guy's nuts. Brilliant. Yeah, that's the guy, Thomas Sutherfield. Anyway. It says there's more data? I just on the tips, right? My God, there's heaps of it. There's no way I'm reading all of that. Not a chance. Good grief. There we go. Jolly good. Anyway, folks, so there we go. We are done for this stream. Fairly longish one. That's what I was aiming for, about 2 hours, between 2 and 3. Got a fair bit done. Going down south and whatever else. You heard the ridiculous message, did you?
EX grenade number 1.
Give me number 2. That's what we need. Hey, how you doing? Alright. Take a shower because I know Bluebell won't be satisfied unless she sees Norman Reedus' bonds. There it is. Just for you, Bluebell. Oi, snap away, director. Cut away, director. We don't see. Whew, that was close. Right. I am now. Yeah, I was just thinking. Nothing further there. Until the next one. Can we still do it? What? Why do you come and watch my video but you don't like or subscribe? Come on, do it. Yeah, you're still watching my video but you're not subscribing? Hey man, yeah, that's right. That's what I do when I look at the figures on YouTube and see something like, what is it, 70 odd percent, 80 odd percent of you watch the video but you don't subscribe. What the hell is that all about? Anyway, folks, I hope you had an awesome rest of the day. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll see you at 5 p.m. South African Standard Time for an extended Valheim. Well, maybe. We'll see. Anyway, folks, have a good one. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, dingle dangle that notification bell and all that sort of stuff. And follow on Twitch and get onto our Discord and all that sort of stuff. Bye.